All right, I think we are very good to go. So let's start today's webinar. For this month, we are beyond excited to have Victoria Taylor. She is a content marketer at Mailbird, an award-winning email management application that allows you to save time managing multiple accounts. And Victoria here specializes in all things digital and content marketing. When she is not experimenting with new content, she's on a podcast or recording on YouTube. So, hi, Victoria. Hi, how are you doing there?
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
So, welcome to the webinar today. Do you want to tell anything more about yourself to the audience?
Oh, sure, definitely. Have been a content and digital marketer for almost 5 years, and I work for Mailbird, and I will share more about Mailbird as we go along. But let's dive into those Black Friday email secrets that you guys are going to need. You can crush it.
Okay, I cannot wait. And thank you, Victoria, for your short introduction. I am pretty sure that the audience is very much looking forward for the next part. So let's go, and you can start sharing your slides now.
All right, awesome. Okay, let me just share screen. Okay, awesome. All right, so let me set this up. The secret to a successful Black Friday email marketing campaign. So first up, before I start, I definitely want to say Mailbird is about emails made easy and beautiful. So it's an email client that allows you to manage all your emails in one place. So if there's anyone who knows a whole ton about email, it's definitely our team at Mailbird. So just a quick introduction on what Mailbird is. Mailbird helps individuals and business manage multiple emails in one place. This means that you can simplify your workflows, therefore spend more time on important tasks. And unlike other email clients, 9 in 10 of our customers agree that Mailbird invokes an enjoyable, interactive experience with their email, and they describe our interface as intuitive and beautiful. We also have a customer happiness team, so we're able to prioritize and understand the needs of our customers, helping them to achieve results fast. Again, we are always in our inbox. We are always managing emails. So we definitely know a lot about how to help you boost your email marketing and what's really going on from the consumer's mindset of their inbox.
Okay, so for anyone that is interested in Mailbird solutions, we will put the link to Mailbird's website in the comment box down below, and you guys just make sure to check it out. So Victoria, I would love to hear the first part.
Awesome. So here's a quick overview of what we're going to touch on in this webinar. So 1, we're going to analyze last year's holiday performance. 2, we're going to conduct a Black Friday competitive analysis. 3, we're going to build a momentum before and during Black Friday. 4, we're going to talk about A/B testing subject lines leading up to Black Friday and on Black Friday. Then we're going to talk about tracking links with UTMs and Google Analytics, very important. And keep your offers, return and shipping dates obvious, and prepare for pre and post holiday purchases. So let's dive in. So first up is we're going to analyze last year's holiday performance. Before you even begin writing an email, before you begin testing subject lines, one of the most important things you should consider is how was your performance last year? And this is great by doing a holiday performance SWOT analysis. And SWOT stands for strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. And if you're a new business owner, so let's say that you have never done Black Friday before, don't worry. All you have to do is do a SWOT analysis on most of your holiday campaigns if you started this year. So we go through the strengths, which is what were the wins and strength of your performance, of your email marketing performance? What were the emails that really got you not only great open rates, but you got great conversions? What was the copy like? What was the subject line? What was the product that you used? Really make notes of that because you want to make sure that if your emails are winning, You want to replicate that with the rest of your emails. Likewise, for your weaknesses, what went wrong or what mistakes took place? So last year or 3 emails, what went wrong? Was there a link missing? Was there too much traffic? Was there not enough open rates? Did it send out too late? And also, did your email just suck? You want to make sure that even with the bad emails, that you make a note of them as well, so that you don't replicate the same experience for this Black Friday. Next, opportunities. What gaps, ideas, or opportunities can you fulfill? Maybe you didn't get a chance to test out all your ideas for Black Friday last year. This year, that's the opportunity to do so. So let's say that you had an idea to try with GIFs. Maybe it's time to try GIFs in your emails for this year. And last but not least, threats. What could poke holes in your email campaign? Could this be a better email from your competitor? Could this be slow loading time? Could it be you're not sending it at the right time? You want to think of all the things that can or may go wrong and threaten your entire email campaign. Not to sound dramatic, but you just want to make sure that you're aware of it. Okay, 2, conduct a Black Friday competitive analysis. And this is in and out of the inbox. So this includes sign up for your competitor's email list to see what's inside. So how are they preparing for Black Friday? And what are some of the ways that you can see where you can lean into, okay, they missed this, let's make sure that we add that. Or, ooh, they're trying something new and innovative, maybe we should test that. But if you're just standing on the outside, trying to look in, you're not going to really see much. So definitely try and sign up for your competitors and brands that you admire. Sign up for their email list and see what type of emails they're sending out to their customers. 2, who did they partner with on last Black Friday deal? So who are their partners? Did they use influencers to help with their overall marketing campaign? Sometimes people will use influencers to send out email campaigns to their list as well. Did they partner with them to do video content, to do a competition? What was happening over on that end? And how is that something that you can incorporate with your own Black Friday deal? 3, review their deal from last year to see how they marketed towards your customers. So did you notice that people were getting retargeting ads from them? Did you also notice how they were positioning themselves? Did they take a punch at your brand? Were they leaning into your weaknesses to make it their strength? And sometimes brands will blog about their Black Friday deal. So even if you weren't paying attention last year, you can kind of Google it, Google last year's Black Friday deal with the brand, and you can see some stuff that's associated with it to give you an idea. Lastly, how are they preparing their online spaces for Black Friday right now? Which we will talk about more as we go through this webinar, but you also don't want to be so focused on your own online spaces that you overlook what your competitors are doing as well. If they're really ramping things up, if they're probably taking some of your traffic, you definitely want to pay attention, because as you send that email, it's going to really impact your overall Black Friday marketing campaign. And just a simple quote: don't just collect the data, use it along each step of your Black Friday marketing campaign. So before we did, the SWOT analysis, the holiday SWOT analysis, the competitor analysis, don't just have that data and that information and put it down and then do the complete opposite of it. Use it along every single step of your Black Friday marketing or email marketing campaign, because it's going to help you to get the right things done and to avoid the wrong things as well. Okay. Next is build momentum before and during Black Friday. So before Black Friday, you have to prep your online store for Black Friday traffic. A lot of people are going to be on a lot of websites during Black Friday. You're going to obviously send an email campaign that's going to direct a whole ton of people to your website. Can your website handle all of that traffic without crashing? Because if something goes wrong on Black Friday, after you've sent that email, you're either going to mess up your conversions, or you're going to have some people who are upset and who are not likely going to do business with you again. So make sure that your online space is ready for that traffic. To let people know that you're preparing for Black Friday. Don't think that it's a given that people know that your brand is going to do Black Friday. Put it on your social media page, put a banner, put, as I said, further down, place a timer, discounts clearly on the homepage. Let people know that you're participating in Black Friday. And that way they know that if they're already a subscriber, they can subconsciously or consciously prepare for an email with a deal for Black Friday. 2, revise your website copy and CTAs. So you might want to change them or tailor them towards your Black Friday deal so that people start to get into that mindset that, yes, something good is coming. I want to prepare for it. And again, start placing teasers for your Black Friday deals. This could be on your social media pages or your online spaces or through your emails. Prep your UTM codes to properly track conversions. So wherever you share your Black Friday deal, whatever link you're sharing, whether it's 1 link, 2 link, or 3 links, most likely it's 1 link, ensure that it has a specific UTM code. So there's a specific UTM code for when you share your Black Friday deal on social, email, and just on your website, because you want to, after Black Friday, monitor which platform got the most traffic for you. Next, you want to partner with complementary brands. So what are some brands or some influencers that could help to drive more people to sign up for your email list, for you to access their email list so that you can expand your reach as well and make your Black Friday email marketing campaign more effective? 2, again, warm up your audience via social media and email. Don't just take it for granted that people will expect you to have a Black Friday deal. Let them know, warm them up so they start building up anticipation, FOMO, fear of missing out, and really just building up that suspense. 2, again, you want to test your headlines. Testing your email headlines or subject lines, they're really, really important. So as you're going through kind of test, if you didn't get the opportunity to test, and I would suggest you start testing from August to October, which is the best time for you to gather enough information. If you didn't, don't worry. There's another section in which I will show you how you can effectively test emails to get the best open rates as we go through the webinar. Then try to avoid email overload. The weeks leading up to Black Friday, you want to try to send only the most necessary emails, because people are also going to get emails from other competitors. They're going to get emails from email lists that they signed up for weeks, months, years ago, because everyone wants to get in on that Black Friday deal. So to avoid getting email overload when people are more susceptible to unsubscribing from brands, you want to try and limit the amount of email that you send. Of course, sending order confirmations and transactional emails or really important software updates, that's something that you necessarily don't want to avoid. But in terms of sending too many Black Friday emails leading up to Black Friday, you want to avoid that. And then prepare an automated and triggered email drip campaign. This could mean using an ESP, email service provider, like Mailchimp or ActiveCampaign or Sendinblue, whichever one you work with. Definitely having it automated and triggered based on actions, because once you send off that email, you definitely don't want to be doing everything manually, because you have other things to do outside of that Black Friday email marketing campaign. Then prepare your entire team of all the Black Friday activities. So don't just work in a silo. If you're trying to figure out Black Friday email marketing things, you want to tell everyone on your team. And even if you are a team of 1, you should still be mindful of whatever activities you have going on to make sure it's all uniform.
So it's 2 or 3 months before Black Friday, right? So you mentioned August, but it's just the testing from August, or is the official beginning of the email campaigns?
So you want to give yourself enough time to test out a few emails, whether they don't have to necessarily be associated with Black Friday, but when you're testing these subject lines for certain deals and you realize that they start getting more opens, you can then start tailoring them to Black Friday to kind of boost your open rates as well. So I would say August, September, October, those are really nice. That's a really safe space, 2 to 3 months to start testing things out actively. And then again, you can also avoid email overload for November, which is something, you know, you don't want too many emails as well. So that's one practice that I've practiced, and a couple of other email experts have practiced as well. So if you stare your inbox a lot and you notice that a certain subject line that you liked pops up again, that was because they were A and B testing it.
Okay.
Nice. Okay, so email metrics to analyze. One, you want to analyze your open and click-through rate, of course. So your open rate is when people open the emails. Your click-through rate is when people click on the call to action or the button or the link that's going to send them from the email to your website or landing page. Two, the conversion rate, CR, and the unsubscribe rate. So those two are important. So why I said the open and click-through rate, because first, if people open your emails, your subject lines are the gatekeepers to the content of your email. So that's a good indicator that your subject line is doing well. Click-through rate shows that your CTA or what you have to offer has gained interest. And then your conversion rate, CR, and unsubscribe rate. So your conversion rate tells you, okay, someone has clicked the link from the email and they've now gone to the product page and they've bought the product. That's a conversion rate. From interest to buying, that's a good conversion rate. You want to also check that as well. It's great if people open, it's great if people click, but if no one is buying, then that could also be an indicator that you have to shift a few things in your email. Your unsubscribe rate as well is important, because if you're sending an email and you notice that there's a higher unsubscribe rate, that should definitely start ringing alarms in your head. Is there something wrong with the copy? Did you overload your audience? Remember that when you send an email, it's a one-to-one channel. It's a personal channel. So don't just check the wins, but also check the unsubscribes, because you want to make sure that you're not overloading them. Is this the right audience? Did I provide anything? Did my email not come up to par? And start reviewing those metrics as you go through Black Friday. Then website traffic and tracking. Again, you want to see which platform is sending the most conversions. Is your email up to par? Are you tracking the best that you can with your emails as well? And this could also be a part of your ESP, email service provider. They do provide tracking, some tracking, advanced tracking as well. And last but not least, your customer replies and queries. So are people replying? Are people complaining? Is the information that you're sending in your Black Friday email or the emails leading up to Black Friday causing some people to ask some questions or replying to it that you need to consider for your next email? Because if people are engaging, that's also a good thing. Okay, how to prepare your email series for Black Friday. And now, even though you see these 4 little tabs, they can always be broken down into either 1 or 3 other triggered emails, but I'll get there soon enough. So the first is you want to send a Black Friday teaser email. So you want to let people know that, hey, something's coming up. We're going to participate in Black Friday. We're going to have a Black Friday campaign. You know, keep your eyes glued to your inbox. And then this can be 1 or 2 emails. But again, you definitely want to avoid email overload. Don't send them 4 different or 5 different teaser emails, one after the other, depending on how active you normally send emails. For some people, they like to do a countdown to Black Friday, and they'll probably give like a different deal or discount leading up to those days. That's acceptable because you're also giving people an incentive. So if you're going to send more than 2 Black Friday teaser emails, definitely have an incentive in there so that people don't feel like you're annoying them, but there's something in there for them. 2, you will have an email which can be broken out, is to present your Black Friday offer. Now, this can be as many emails as you would like, but I would say between 3 to 5 is definitely, that's it, depending on what products you're sending, depending on what you're doing. And this also includes unopened. So if you notice that you've sent out an email and people haven't opened it, in that 3 to 5 email, it should definitely be an unopened email series. And then that leads to the last chance email reminder. So whether or not people have opened your email, maybe they haven't converted as yet, or maybe they've opened your email, they're thinking about the deal, they got distracted and they haven't remembered to redeem it. Definitely send a last chance email. And this can even be after Black Friday if you want to encourage some more after Black Friday sales. And it can be even a few, like 2 or 3 days after, like a post Black Friday deal, to keep that momentum going. And lastly, you want to have your thank you email, which I personally also call a maintenance email. So you want to maintain that relationship. Don't just say thank you, but also give them an incentive that's going to make them continue to stay with you, because you don't want to be one of those brands that just have that customer that shops every Black Friday. You want to continue to build that relationship so they're always going to be a lifetime customer.
Okay,
so those are the, yes.
Yeah, so when we're sending the maintenance emails, I just noticed a lot of customers, they don't open those emails. So even when they have purchased something from the brand, so do you think would it be a wise choice just to keep emailing those maintenance emails, or should we just leave them on the table and do something else?
Okay, so once you've sent your maintenance email and you notice that they haven't responded, remember that they've also given you the incentive to add their email to your email list. So that being said, now that Black Friday is over, I think one of the most important things you can do is send them into your welcome email list so that they're reintroduced to you in a brand new way, or in a way that they can appreciate you more with what you have to offer. So that can help as well. And definitely putting an incentive in the thank you email helps. So let's say that you're a skincare brand, but you also give discounts for when people return bottles or products because you do recycling. Maybe that could be a part of your thank you email. Like, hey, you've just purchased XYZ, you can send this back and get this incentive. Or do you want to have a subscription? You can get X amount of discount off plus free samples when you join our subscription service, so that you never run out of your favorite product. As well as you can also make the thank you email about them. Like, what did you like about the product? What did you not like? How can we improve? There's so many different ways to go forward with the maintenance email.
So just give them reasons to reply back or to do something on our websites. Okay.
Exactly. So don't just say thank you, but also make it about them. All right. A and B test subject lines leading up to Black Friday. So even if you didn't get a chance, you can A and B test with your unopened during Black Friday as well and after. But definitely A and B testing before major holidays allows you to create a database of really good subject lines that you know are going to win, so that you're always ready for the holidays. Okay, so we're going to talk about power words to use in your email subject line. So first up is focus your subject lines on deadlines and scarcity, like time is running out, get it before it's gone, sale ends tomorrow, sale almost over, last chance while supplies last, 45 days left. Because if people don't feel a sense of scarcity or deadline on Black Friday, and they feel like, well, I'm going to have it after Black Friday, why should I rush? I can put this other brand that's only going to have X amount of products for Black Friday before you. So definitely push the FOMO. You don't want to lie. Don't lie, don't mislead. Never do that in an email subject line, because trust is really important. Remember, email is a one-to-one channel. So you're coming in someone's personal inbox. You also want to be very honest about what it is. So if this deal is only for Black Friday, then you have to definitely push that this is only for Black Friday, because it is, right? Repackage. And even if this discount is something that you're repackaging for Black Friday, you still want to push that incentive as well. So let people know how long is this deal going to last? And then don't forget to use magic marketing words to grab their attention, like great deals, special offers, prime offering, limited time, everything off, reduction only, and savings. These are words that people are going to look out for. And again, Black Friday, they're looking through their inbox to see the deals, to see the discounts. And your email subject line, you only have just one chance for them to open that. If they're not interested in your email, based on the subject line, they're not going to open your email. They're not going to click to go to your website, and they'll most likely either delete it, ignore it, or put it in spam. So 1, be truthful. 2, definitely put a deadline. 3, put the magic words that people are looking for Black Friday deals. What are some of the magic words you look for in subject lines when you're going through your email that you expect a brand to send to you? Discount, offer, savings. Those are some of the magic words. Combine them together along with some of the email subject lines that you've seen through your SWOT analysis, like we first talked about, with your previous tested subject lines, and then start to make it work. Okay, tips for email designs when it comes to your Black Friday marketing campaign, email marketing campaign. 1, remember, less is always more. Don't overwhelm people with a whole bunch of information. Again, you are not the only person sending them an email. They have emails from a ton of other brands who are going crazy to grab their attention. Once you've grabbed their attention with your email subject line, you now have to keep their attention, and having less words and trying not to be too fancy or trying to add every single thing about your deal can be overwhelming. So yes, you want to add your shipping policies. Yes, you want to add your returns, but you can just add hyperlinks so that they can just read and go into detail from there, and just keep everything focused on the deal and the CTA. Don't forget to add your brand touch or color to your email. This isn't necessarily a must, but it is important because they're going to go through so many different emails that you also want to differentiate yourself from everyone else through color. People remember color and images a lot more than they do with text. And sometimes that can mean remembering that more than a logo. So add some brand color, brand touch, and, separate yourself from everyone else. Smart and clear.
I'm sorry for interrupting, but do you save any examples of good email designs, and so that you can present them to the audience? Some good examples.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a really good example coming up right after this.
Okay.
That follows all of these tips for email designs.
All right.
And then smart and clear copy always wins. It's great if your copy is smart and funny. It's also great if it's clear, but if it's both, that's always a win-win. So yes, you want to be clever, you want to be funny, but you also want to be clear and concise about what this email is about. What do you want? What's in it for me? What do you want me to do? And where do I need to go to get it? Then make the offer prominent in your email. And this could mean like, what is the offer? This is the most important thing. Again, people don't have time to waste for Black Friday. They want to know what is in it for them, what's going on. And then try to keep a 60-40 ratio of mix of images and text if you're going to use images and text. If you're going to use just text alone, because there are some people who are consultants or they're influencers or industry speakers and they prefer to use that other than really heavily image based, that's fine as well. But if you're going to use images, definitely keep that ratio in mind. Then you want to make sure you align your fonts and the size of your messages. Use one clear and color contrasting CTA to use and make sure that they can see clearly. So whether you're using color, make sure that the call to action, the CTA, is something that is easily seen. So even if people scheme or they don't even read your email at all, they just see 50% off. Here's a CTA. They can easily find the CTA fast and quick. And then keep links to offers, returns and shipping dates obvious. So because people also want to know that, especially if you're shipping a product and when they do Black Friday, they expect to know, when am I going to get it? Try and keep those hyperlinks below, and also keep that information clear and up to date on your website as well. So here is, I had to cut it in two because it was such a long email. So here is an email from Casper where you see this alarm clock, right? And it's all about get in line for the super sale. Early bird gets a discount. Seriously, get up. Come on, remember last year? You're gonna pay full price. So it's building up this. Yeah, exactly. It's clear and it's smart and it's very clever. And then it goes to this, it says, hey, turn off your alarm, sleep through these early Black Friday deals. Why? Because you can shop at Casper now through Monday with 75 off. So you see how they promenade that 75 off? That's important. And then the CTA, right? Very contrasting, very easy. It's hard to miss. It's clear, simple, and easy. That's what we're going for. You want to be clever, but remember, right here should be the simplest thing of them all. And if you have support at the bottom, you have a phone number. So if they need any more information, it's there, as well as their social media pages. So this is a really good example. And I would also say, personally for me, I will sign up for brands that I really love, and I will have a folder that I'll keep all of the emails that I personally love in that folder, or I'll label them, put a label or star them, so that when I'm designing an email, I can always go back to my email copy folder and I can see these really smart play on words or designs, and I can have an example of how I want to use that for a brand. So don't just read and delete emails. Definitely take some time and save your favorite emails, especially Black Friday emails that you received last year or this year, so that you know what kind of creative ways you can add to your own. All right, so during Black Friday, tighten up customer service on all online platforms. What does this have to do with email? One, if people reply back to your email. Two, if you've emailed an offer and there's an issue, one of the first places they're going to go is to your customer service, right? And if they have bad customer service, they'll unsubscribe from your email list. That also will leave a bad taste in their mouth, and they'll go to a different competitor or not shop with you at all, right? So definitely tighten up customer service. Next, test every element of your Black Friday email campaigns. So you're going to test the CTAs, you're going to test the design, you're going to see how it looks on mobile, you're going to see how it looks on desktop, you're going to make sure that the subject line is right, you're going to make sure that the part that says first name is filled out, because the last thing you want to do is send an email blast with a mistake or grammatical error, or that first name slot not filled. It's going to turn off a lot of people from shopping with you. Then ensure your links are working and are active. Look out for customer replies. Again, look out for customer replies. Sometimes they may not go to customer service. Sometimes they may reply straight to your email, and it will go to the inbox or the email associated with your ESP, email service provider. And then partner with a complimentary brand during Black Friday. Again, this is really important. When you have other brands or influencers with you, working with you, it helps to make your Black Friday a little bit easier, and it expands your reach.
Oh, wait. Okay. So speaking of checking for replies,
right.
Well, there was once I subscribed to Tinder's blogs, and they sent me emails. And because I found their blogs are pretty cool, so I replied to one of their emails. But what I received back was an automatic reply. Yes. So can you make some suggestions on automatic replies? How can companies use it wisely? And when should they use it?
Oh, definitely. All right. So there are two things for automated replies. Not everyone can handle, especially if you have a list of over 100,000, not everyone can individually answer all of the emails. So when you're doing your automated replies, don't just tell people that it's an automated reply, one, as in, okay, this is an automated reply, that's it. Two, you want to tell them, exactly. You want to tell them like, hey, not only is this an automated reply, but if you need help with these specific areas, then this is where you need to reach out to. So whether it's information, whether it's a contact as well. And two, I personally think that if your support team can handle it, use the support team or the support email for replies. So, when you're about to send an email, there's a slot that says, what's the reply email? You can either use the automated reply, or you can ask the support team if they have the capacity to answer those emails. So if something comes up as well, so they get that prime feeling that their needs are met by the customer support team. If it's not, if you don't have the capacity for it, send the automated reply, but how can they contact customer service? And then just as the same way that you have an FAQ page, copy and paste, or I would say simplify that FAQ page or those sections in that automated reply, because people are going to want to ask about shipping. People are going to ask about gifts and everything that's associated with buying, just as they would for holiday shopping like Christmas. So that's a really good thing as well. If you can make it as human as possible, that's also a plus. Don't just be like, this is an automated reply, use this. Try and use for like, hey, Sarah, hi, Victoria. This is an automated reply. However, we've noticed you've replied to this email. If you need help with XYZ, here are the places that you can do. If you don't see anything that follows up here, here's an email that you can personally reach out to, and we will help you with your XYZ. Add a human element to your automated reply. Don't make it as robotic as it may seem. It's going to turn people off. And if people feel like they can't reach you during Black Friday, they're not going to trust you for any other holiday or important events in their life as well. They'll most likely reach out to another brand that can provide them with that one-to-one service.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks for, yeah.
All right. After Black Friday, email campaign one, track the links in UTM and analytics. And I know this is a webinar on email marketing campaigns, but if you notice that one, your social media or your website or your emails aren't providing as much traffic, or you notice a different platform you didn't even consider driving more traffic, then that's something you definitely need to look into as well. Your Google Analytics, because you want to see where people drop off on your online pages, because what's the sense of sending them a certain link if they're going to drop off and you're going to lose conversions? So I know it may seem like a tedious task for some people, especially if you're not a very data research focused person. Maybe there's somebody else on your team that can help you to do that as well, but it is important to look at. Prepare for pre and post holiday sales. Remember that Black Friday is literally just the roller coaster going up, leading to Christmas, leading to New Year's, leading to Valentine's Day, leading to Easter. And then you have a break, and then you get prepared for summer, and then you have a break and you get prepared for back to school and all these things. So Black Friday is literally just that momentum leading there. So you have to be prepared for reoccurring purchases. You have to be prepared for people who might reach out to you after Black Friday to say, hey, I purchased this thing, this is the problem that I have. And how you resolve that, again, is going to reflect on how well you keep customers. That's really important. And then two, your email analytics, email marketing analytics. Get in there. Once Black Friday has settled down for your team and you've sent your last email and your team has a breather, go in there, check your email analytics, see how well you did for this Black Friday, record it, report it, and put it down so that the next Black Friday you have information to put side by side and be more prepared for it. Again, data is so important. It's not just about writing it down and then putting it at
okay, just continue.
Okay, so remember that having your data and having your information for your email analytics is very important. You want to make sure that you have that side by side. Don't just have the data, put it down, and then throw it to the side. You definitely want to keep it, because even if you're not going to have a Black Friday campaign, a holiday is coming up, that's still information you can use to work with for better email marketing campaigns. So again, on post-holiday purchases, so based on your products and services, follow up with a maintenance email. So maintenance emails could be, let's say that your product finishes in, I don't know, maybe you sell some jams or some syrups, let's say jams, and your jams usually finish within 10 days. They're delicious jams. Send a maintenance email before those 10 days to say, hey, we hope you're enjoying the jam. Usually people finish our jams within 10 days. It's day 7 now. Here's a discount for your next purchase, or wouldn't you like to try these new flavors? A maintenance email can also be, here's a VIP service if you liked this product, or would you like to be a part of our testing group? But you definitely want to maintain the relationship, again, just like we spoke about. To request and share customer reviews after people have made purchases. Share some customer reviews, or ask them for their honest review. Ask them for images. Ask them for, give us some feedback, put a review on the website. And this should be done when you've either sent them the maintenance email, the thank you email, or you began to put them through the process of the welcome email, because you don't want to just have the ask. You want to make sure that they know your brand, they are getting used to you, they're warming up to you, and then you can lead with the ask. 3, again, review for Black Friday your best and your worst email and the A/B test to prep for December. These emails are going to help you to have a better December, better holiday. Again, leading up to after Christmas is New Year's, and New Year's is every other holiday, and it's back on the roller coaster again. And last is review the products or services that sold the most and use them in your next email offer, combined with customer reviews that you may get as well. Putting those together can help you to make a more effective email. So if you usually sell 4 products, but one product did the best, maybe that one product should be the picture that you use in your email. Or maybe you should use a subject line that kind of ties back to that product or what that product does. Because if it's getting a lot of sales, that means it can get you more sales as well. And side note to that as well is that it could just be seasonal as well. That product could be a seasonal favorite. So keep that in mind. And yeah, that is it for the presentation. Let me just go.
Okay. So thank you, Victoria, for your pretty awesome insights. And that was great for from the pre-holidays activities, how to make plans and manage the emails, or during Black Friday, what we need to keep track of, for example, customer replies. And after Black Friday activities, what actions that companies need to do to maintain the customers, for example, loyalty. And these are for sure very important points for, I think it's not only for beginners, but also for those long-term companies, because we actually can forget something during our preparation, and that something can be one of the most important elements to get leads from email marketing. So let's move to Q&A session and to have a more productive conversation with our audience today. So please, guys, keep leaving your questions in the comment section below, and I will pick some of your questions to read it out loud to Victoria. Okay, so let's wait for someone to put the questions in the comments. So the first question is from, okay, it's from Joy. Okay, how can I write an email for Black Friday?
Oh, right. So writing an
that's
email
pretty much the whole webinar.
Yeah, pretty much the whole webinar. But I would also keep in mind that when you're writing a Black Friday email, and I know sometimes you'll be tempted to Google like a template, is that remember to make it yours, because somebody else's list of subscribers and your list of subscribers can be two completely different people. So they may have like a very stringent, like, hello, this is the offer that we're having, XYZ, but maybe your brand is a little bit more fun and spontaneous. You know, maybe you can be like, hey, remember that last Black Friday when you missed this sale? Well, it's not going to happen again. We're sending you an early email because, girl, you need this product, you know? So add your brand, add your personal touch, and think about the person that you're sending this email to. A really great tip is, if you were reading this email out loud, would you say it the same way as well? You know, would you end it the same way as well? I wouldn't be like to you, hi, I hope this email finds you well. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Like, see how it sounds? It sounds weird. So if you wouldn't read that email out loud to a person, especially for a Black Friday deal, then you have to rewrite it and make it sound like a conversation. Make it sound something that reflects your brand. Yeah, personal.
Okay. So I'll pick the second questions. When should Black Friday emails be sent?
So Black Friday emails, Black Friday teaser emails should be sent at least 2 weeks before. 2 weeks before Black Friday. And then Black Friday emails, you can either have an early Black Friday email. You don't necessarily have to wait until the day. And I would suggest not waiting till the day. It's always best to send it at least 3 to 2 days before, or have like an email series going up. But you definitely want to avoid sending it on the day because, again, you're not the only person sending a Black Friday email.
Okay, so the third question is, how do I know my Black Friday email is a success? A very good question.
Nice, nice. Right. So I think there are 3 things to consider. One, just like the metrics that we spoke about. So opens are good, conversions are good. Conversions are definitely good. If you're making sales from the email, that's a success. And 2, it's also, what was your goal, right? So was your goal to get more email subscribers rather than sales? And did you meet that goal? Or was your goal to push a certain product and make people aware of it before Christmas? So 1, what was your goal? And 2, what were your conversions like?
Okay, so I'll pick the last questions. And what tools do I need for my Black Friday email campaign?
Oh yeah, that's a good one. So definitely a good ESP, email service provider, like Mailchimp or Drip Campaign or Active Campaign or Sendinblue, any one of those, a good email campaign that works for you. When people say the best email service provider, it's really the best for you, what size and what you can afford. 2, I would also say a headline analyzer is really great for testing subject lines. I use CoSchedule's headline analyzer. It rates like the power words, the length. So definitely play around with that. 3 would be your UTM codes. Your UTM codes for URL building and Google Analytics. Yeah, definitely.
Right, that's very fantastic. And thank you, Victoria, for your answers. But unfortunately, we have run out of time, so we cannot answer all of your questions during the live stream. But don't worry, we will answer all of them right after this live stream ends. So you guys can still type in your questions even after the live stream. And Victoria and Milbert will get back to you as soon as possible. Victoria, thank you so much for having spent your time with us today. Do you have any last words for our audiences before we end?
I would say definitely, as serious it is for business, also don't forget to have fun with it.
Have fun with it. Okay. But after the campaigns.
Yeah, after the campaign, definitely have fun with it. Yeah.
Okay, great. So it's the end now. Thank you everyone for staying until the end. Thank you, Victoria and Milbert, for amazing insights today. I believe that the audience and I have learned a lot from this. So see you guys next time and goodbye.
Bye.
Okay, goodbye.